So, very, very difficult game tomorrow night. We are taking on Norwich away from home. Hopefully, though, I'd imagine we should have the quality to, hopefully overturn them. It's going to be a very, very tough game. You will be able to see a live watch along tomorrow night at 7:30. Come and join me live here on the channel, and hopefully we can watch us win the game together. And yeah, let's get into my match preview. Hey guys, how's it going? Edstar here, back with another preview for the channel. We're on to game week 25, I think we're on now. Let's see how we get on this week. This week we are going to be taking on Norwich City. They are currently in 19th at the moment as things stands in the table. And we are on we're not on match week 25, sorry, we're on match week 23. I don't know where I got 25 from, but match week 23 for us this season. Norwich are currently in 17th, just above the relegation zone after their very impressive 3-0 win against against Watford in their last outing. To be honest with you, this could be a very tough game, if I'm honest with you. The last time we played Norwich, I actually went to this game, and it was a very, very late equaliser, which we did not deserve one bit. But we got a point out of it, and that pretty much sent them down, really, because they just had nothing about them after that. And that's when the pandemic was really starting to kick in, unfortunately. So what do I think about this game? Well, we are currently sitting in 13th in the league at the moment. We are 9 points above the relegation zone. I don't think we're going to get dragged into it. I think realistically we've got a good team. We should not be dragged into it. Team news for this game is Mcarthur is still going to be out for this game, unfortunately, because he's only just returned, from Senegal winning the Africa Cup of Nations. Yes, that's also what I wanted to say. Big shout out to Mcarthur as well. Well done for winning the African Cup of Nations, mate. Absolute star. Senegal deserved to win the Africa Cup of Nations. Lovely to see. Lovely to see Mcarthur do so well for them. And hopefully he can transfer his form in the Africa Cup of Nations to us, which is what we need him to do. Big news as well, I've also just seen James Mcarthur and Tompkins are back in training and could be available. We've missed James Mcarthur so much these last couple of months. I cannot believe I'm saying that. The guy's 34, but he works his fucking socks off every single fucking week. I mean, he was so good for us, and he still is so good for us. So hopefully he can come back and, provides us with a good result in this game. For me personally, I do think we'll win this game. I'm not saying that out of bias. I think we've got enough quality to overturn Norwich, and I think we really should be winning this game. Saturday we do take on Brentford, so we need at least a point to just get the momentum going back, because Brentford are really out of form at the moment. If we can get something out of this game, whether it's a point or whether it's 3 points, that would really help us. Just avoid the slide. We don't want to be dragged into a relegation fight. I think we're far too good to be going down. That's just my personal opinion. We've got enough good quality players in each position. We've got Michael Elise. You got Mateta, who's starting to find form. Edward, who's in good form. And Conor Gallagher, when he has his good days, he's unplayable. We really should be winning these sort of games, if I'm honest with you. But the thing is, that worries me about this game the most is Norwich of Dean Smith. He masterminded a good win. He's always had a good record against us, and that is something that does concern me. I do think this is a job too far for him. Saving Norwich. But if anybody could do it, it's him. They've taken 11 points from 11 Premier League games under him, which is actually pretty decent You know, because fucking Farker, you know, only took 5 points out of the first games this season. He's really turned them around, and this is sort of the game that worries me a little bit, if I'm honest with you. So I'm going to get into my my 1 to 11. Let me know your 1 to 11 as well, who you put in the team. It's nice to see James Mcarthur back in the team. I really hope he does start tomorrow, because he would definitely deserve a chance to start. So I'm going to get into my 1 to 11. In goal, this is a tough one actually, if I'm honest with you, because I don't know who to go for. I can imagine he will go with Vicente Guaita, but Butland has been really impressive lately. Really impressive. You definitely wouldn't, you know, rule it out, but I can imagine he will go with Vicente Guaita. But it's not, you know, a given he will go for Vicente. Left back will of course be Tyrick Mitchell, because again, I'm not going to get into my thoughts on that, because you guys know he's the only one we've got. Centre backs is a tough one for me personally. I'd imagine he will go for Mark and Joachim Andersen, but you know, now that Tompkins is back, Andersen does have his work cut out for him, if I'm honest with you. I mean, Tompkins is a good player on his day, but you know, I can imagine he will go with Joachim Andersen. I don't see why he wouldn't. And right back, I can imagine he won't change it. I'm pretty sure he'll go with Joel Ward, because the guy's a friggin' legend at this club. You know, 10 years at this club, you know, but you guys know my thoughts on Joel Ward. He, as much as I love the fella, he's not cut out for Premier League level anymore. We all know that, you know. It's just as simple as that. In centre defensive midfield position, this is where it gets really tough. Do you throw James Mcarthur back in, who's just come back from a major injury, or do you put him on the bench for this game and hopefully he comes on and makes an impact? For me personally, if he's fit, he starts. It's as simple as that, you know. He definitely helps out everywhere around the pitch. The guy's a fucking machine. He works his fucking socks off. Do you know what I mean? For me personally, it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer to put James Mcarthur in the team. He's got to start. If he's fit, he has to start. You know, it's just a very simple decision. I'd imagine he will probably go with Luka Milivojevic next to him. Again, I'm not very keen on that, but you know, until Kouyaté comes back, I'm alright with that for the moment. Up next to him, I'm going to go with Conor Gallagher, of course, because you know, he's pretty untouchable in this team at the moment. You know, he's not had the best of games at the moment, and hopefully this is a game where he can really take a shine really, because we need him in this game more than anything. So for me personally, I think, you know, it's a no-brainer to put Conor Gallagher back in the team. Then we're going to go to the left-hand side. I'd imagine he probably will go with Wilfred Zaha. I'd imagine Wilfred Zaha will probably start this game. He's been training. He didn't play against Hartlepool. You know, I think he's ready to start. Hopefully he's learned his lesson and he's not going to be a fucking pathetic little boy and just, you know, expect fouls to be given against him all the time when they're not fouls. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Hopefully he's learned his lesson now. I'm also going to go with Elisa on the right hand side. It's a pretty tough one now that Zaha's back, you know, but I can't see him dropping Elisa. I really can't. You know, he has done really, really well for us. He's an absolute baller. You know, he's got so much potential, so much talent. It's an absolute joke. I mean, you've seen it over the last month or so. You know, how many good pieces of play has he produced? If anything, I can see him dropping slightly to the bench, and I can imagine Wilf Zaha will take his place, and he'll put Edouard on the left, and I imagine he will go with Mateta up top, because, well, I'm pretty sure Benteke's going to be gone in the summer. You know, I'm surprised he didn't go to Burnley for £10 million. I'd have snapped your hands off for that. I mean, what has he done? What has he done all season? I mean, scored a couple of really okay goals. Like, he's not been at it for me personally. But that is it. That is my predicted 1 to 11. Let me know yours in the comments down below. I also want to see, you know, I want to see your score predictions as well. And also, as I said in the intro, 7:30 tomorrow night, live watch along. Come and join me. We'll watch the game together. I might even play a game at Cricket 22. I might even do a live stream of that as well. You know what I've done beforehand? I did a Cricket 22, Cricket 19 career mode stream. I might do a Cricket 22 career mode stream. Let me know your thoughts on that. But I'm also even thinking about doing episode 50 on a live. Let me know your thoughts on that. Personally, I would love to do that. If you guys want to see that, and you want to see episode 50 of my Sutton United career mode save live, and then I will record it and edit the highlights for it, let me know your thoughts on that. Hopefully, you know, you guys are for that. If you are, let me know. Leave it a like. And, you know, if you are new to this channel as well, hit that subscribe button. I've got a lot more content coming your way pretty soon on the channel. And until I see you for the next video, which will be another Cricket 22 career mode video tomorrow, that will be up on the channel probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so something to you guys to go and enjoy. I have to say, by the way, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's one of my best ever cricket career mode videos. You are going to enjoy it so much. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. I really hope it gets the views that it deserves. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it any more than that. Wait till tomorrow. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you have, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until I see you for that video tomorrow, take it easy.